Hello students, this is our third session of chapter 2 Basic Accounting Terms. In this chapter, I am discussing basic terms with you used in accounting. So before starting practical portion, you must be aware about these terms very well. So our next accounting term is capital receipts. These receipts not a part of regular income of business. Means these receipts are rarely received. These are those receipts which result either in increase in liability or reduction in the value of fixed assets. Means when we receive any capital receipt, it means either liability will increase or value of fixed assets will decrease, and these receipts are shown in the balance sheet of the company. Clear? Capital receipts are those receipts which are not a part of regular income of business. These are rarely received and cause increase in liability or reduction in assets. I am giving example. Amount received by way of loan. You are not taking a loan on regularly basis, right now? We take loan rarely. So amount received by way of loan is a capital receipt, and it will definitely increase liability of the firm. So this condition is satisfied here now. We are taking loan and it is cause of increase in liability. So this is capital receipts which result increase in liability. Second example, amount received from sale of fixed assets. Fixed assets means like plant and machinery, building, scooter, computer. These assets are used in business in production process, but when we are selling these assets, then these are capital receipts. Why we need to sell these assets? Because of wear and tear and not in use, outdated technology. For these reasons, we have to sell our old assets, old fixed assets, and amount received by way of selling fixed asset is a capital receipt. It's not a part of regular income of business. We can also say that capital receipts are non-recurring receipts. Means these are not received on regular basis. These receipts are received rarely in business. Clear? Capital receipts. Second, revenue receipts. This receipt is opposite of capital receipt. These receipts are part of regular income of business. What is the regular income of business? Suppose business is of production of cloth, cotton cloth. Then by way of selling cotton cloth, that would be the regular income of business. By selling cotton cloth, that would be the regular income, daily base income of business. So example is money received from sale of goods. The business in which business we are dealing, the sale of those goods result in revenue receipts. Commission received for giving services. Clear? So revenue receipts are day to day receipts and part of regular income of business. But capital receipts are not part of regular income. They result in increase in liability and decrease in value of fixed asset. Clear? Capital receipt rarely received, revenue receipt day to day income of the business. Now next term is expenditure. Any type of payment for getting assets, goods or services is called expenditure. Any payment you are doing for taking assets, goods and services is called expenditure. And again the types of expenditures are capital expenditure, revenue expenditure. Third is deferred revenue expenditure. Again capital expenditure, capital word means rarely and revenue means day to day. So opposite of these are capital expenditure and opposite of revenue receipt is revenue expenditure. Expenditure rarely occur, day to day expenditure of the business. So capital expenditure, these expenditures are incurred in acquiring fixed asset for business. Means we done these expenditure for purchasing fixed assets like plant and machinery, computer, building, land, etc. for business. These expenditure help in increasing the profitability of business and give benefit over a long period of time. Obviously we are incurred this expenditure on fixed asset. Fixed asset will help in production process and will continue for long time in business. So these expenditure are of huge amount and occurred on purchasing fixed asset for business which will continue for long time in business. And how will they increase profitability of the business? How capital expenditure can increase profitability of the business? Because we are purchasing fixed asset from these expenses and we will use these assets. Like if we are purchasing plant and machinery, we use machinery in production process. With the help of machinery we can produce more units and profit margin will be increased. So these assets help in increasing the profitability of the business. As many as assets we will purchase in the business, definitely our production will increase and as a result our profits will also be increased. So capital expenditure increase our profitability in business. Clear? And these expenditure are not done on regular basis. They are incurred rarely in the business. Revenue expenditure, these expenditure do not increase fixed asset. Opposite of this, these expenditure increase the value of fixed asset, but revenue expenditure are day to day expenditure. These are day to day expenditure and don't increase the value of fixed assets. Not increasing the value of any asset, but they help in maintaining the existing profitability of business. How they help in maintaining the profitability of the business? Because example of these expenses are rent, electricity charges, stationery expenses, salary paid to employees. So for conducting business we have to pay to salary to employees, we have to pay the rent of the building, electricity bill, stationery expenses, etc. we need to incur. So these expenditure will help to maintain the present level of our profitability. If we will not incur these expenditure, then profit margin can go down. So these expenses are necessary to incur to maintain the profitability of the business. Capital expenditure increase the profitability of business, but revenue expenditure maintain the profitability of the business. Clear? The difference between capital and revenue expenditure is that capital expenditure increase the profitability of the business and revenue expenditure maintain the profitability of the business. Now you have to write 4 difference between capital and revenue expenditure. Next term is deferred revenue expenditure. These are neither revenue nor capital. There are certain expenditure which are revenue in nature. Their nature is revenue, but their benefit is to be received over a number of years. Both terms are mixed here. These are revenue in nature, but revenue expenditure benefit we will take in one accounting year. Means these expenditure give benefit only for one accounting year. After that we have to pay again. But capital expenditure, we have to incur these for a long time. So deferred revenue expenditure, nature of these expenditure is revenue, but their benefit will go for a number of years. The benefit getting last between 3 to 7 years. The best example of these expenditure is advertisement expenditure. Advertisement is of huge amount and its benefit can be taken for 3 to 4 years. Though these expenditures benefit last for a number of years, these do not call capital expenditure. As we know that capital expenditure give benefit for a long term, and these expenditure also give benefit 3 to 7 years, but still they are not called capital expenditure. Why? Because they do not result in the acquisition of any asset. Despite of giving benefit 3 to 7 years, they are not termed as capital expenditure, because in capital expenditure there is acquisition or purchase of any fixed asset, but in this expenditure no asset is generated. That's why they are not termed as capital expenditure, and they cannot be called exactly revenue, because revenue expenditure benefit is received during 1 year only. After 1 year we have to pay again, and deferred revenue benefit will last for 3 to 7 years. So these expenditure are revenue in nature, but their benefit last for 3 to 7 years. Clear? Deferred revenue expenditure. Next term is purchase. When you listen word purchase, what comes in your mind? Purchase means purchase of anything, right? But in accounting term, purchase means only purchase of goods. Here purchase means only purchase of goods. Now what is good? Goods are those in which a business deals. Clear? For a business, goods means in which business deals. Like for cloth merchant, purchase of cloth will be treated as goods. Clear? Goods means in which business deals. Similarly, sale. Sale means not sale of anything. Sale means only sale of goods in which business deals. Sale means transfer of ownership of goods from seller to customer in return of money, and goods means in which business deals. So purchasing of raw material for cloth is purchase of goods, and selling of cloth is sale of goods. Clear? Purchase and sale means purchase and sale of goods only in which business deals. So today's terms are capital receipts, which receive rarely. These are also called non-recurring receipts. These are not a part of regular income. For example, amount received by way of loans means we are not taking loan on regular basis, we are taking rarely loan, and it will definitely increase our liability. So capital receipt either increase in liability or decrease in the value of fixed asset. Revenue receipts are part of regular income, day-to-day nature income, and examples are commission received, money received from sale of goods. Expenditure, capital expenditure means incurred on purchase of fixed assets for the business, which will increase the profitability of our business. If we incur this expenditure, it will definitely increase the profitability margin of our business and give benefit for a long period of time. And revenue expenditure, these are day-to-day expenditure incurred to maintain the profitability of the business. And deferred revenue expenditure, these expenditure are revenue in nature, but their benefit will go for 3 to 7 years. Best suitable example is advertisement expenditure. Purchase means purchase of goods in which business deals, and sale means sale of ownership of goods from seller to customer in return of money, and good means again in which business deals. So you have to learn all these terms and write it in your notebooks. Thank you.